And welcome to ColoradoSports.TV's coverage of the Colorado Football Conference, where today's matchup is the undefeated Colorado Greyhawks taking on the Metro State Roadrunners from Metro State University in Denver, Colorado. And we are looking at a beautiful day for football. And the matchup should be pretty interesting. If you can look at the sidelines, you can tell the Greyhawks are still deep with talent, and they've got a lot of backups. Well, Metro State came in here pretty slim, but they do have late players arriving as we speak. And the Greyhawks have chose to receive to start the game off. And number 47 looks to be kicking, and that is, going to struggle with his name. It looks like Papis Diallo. And he's creeping up to the ball right at the 35, and he puts his foot in it, and it's a long one. Caught right around the 5-yard line. Makes it out to the 10. He's following his blockers, cuts up the middle, meets the crowd, and keeps pumping his feet, and finally gets brought down around his own 41 or 42-yard line. Looks like they're spotted like right at about the 41-yard line. Now, I did get news today that the Greyhawks are missing quite a number of starting linemen on their offensive line, but their backups are big and they're deep. At all positions, the Greyhawks are, so I don't know how much of a difference it's going to make, but we're about to find out as the Greyhawks break the huddle. It looks like the starting quarterback today is going to be Mark. Let me make sure I get his last name right. Yeah, Mark Nicolette. So he's got him in a shotgun formation, spreads them out to the right, to the left, quick handoff up the middle. He's got blockers. He fights for extra yardage. Gain of about 5 or 6 yards on that carry. And I think that was number 20 on the carry, but let me check. It could have been number 20, Cameron Smith, getting the yardage there. Yep, and the refs asked to stop the clock, but I'm not exactly sure why. Looks like a player lost his helmet. And NCAA rules, modified NCAA rules, what we go off of. But if you lose your helmet on a play, you got to get off the field and set out one play. So Nicolette is sticking with the spread in a shotgun, sending 3 receivers to his right, 1 to his left. Looks like Metro's in a 3 front on defense, and they've got a lot of coverage in the secondary. So they're going to go ahead and hand it off to Cam Smith, and he fights for the first down and a little bit more. So that's going to give the Greyhawks a first down right at around the 47-yard line of Metro State. So the Greyhawks has broken the other side of the field. We're at 14 minutes, 15 seconds left in the first quarter. And with Mark Nicolette starting today, I'm going to scan the field and see if I can see number 2 anywhere, who is their normal starting quarterback, which is Julian Banks. Mark Nicolette has been stepping up for the Greyhawks in second halves, and he's been doing a great job. So it looks like they decided to give him the start, but I do not see Julian. Quick pass out to the flats. He's got blockers in front of him. He's out to the 40, cutting back inside, trying to get past the 30. He stepped out of bounds, and they're going to mark that right at about the 32-yard line. That's going to be good for another Greyhawks first down. So this opening drive is just marching down the field on the run game, the pass game. Everything seems to be working for the Greyhawks right now. We're going to keep the clock running. Are they going to do that? There we go. They finally got that running. All right, so it looks like Nicolette's going to go under center. He's going to go bunch formation to the left with 3. Pitch outside, cuts inside, bouncing back out, stiff-arming guys on his way. Finally gets brought down at about the 25-yard line. It's not going to be enough for a first, but it's a great gain on first down of about 8 yards. So it's going to bring him to 2nd and 2. There we go, 2nd and 2 for the Greyhawks after that great run. The Greyhawks offense is just executing so far to start this game off. No problems whatsoever. All right, so, hey. All right, have a good one. Sorry about that, folks. All right, so we're going to spread them out again in a shotgun formation. We're going to go 2 to the right, 2 to the left. We're still at a 3 down lineman front on defense for Metro State. Waiting for the snap is Nicolette. Here it comes. Fakes the handoff, rolls out to his right. He's got somebody wide open, gets it there. Caught! Touchdown! Colorado Greyhawks. That was to number 16, Sean Shiny Boyd. scoring for the Greyhawks. What a beautiful first drive of the game. Metro couldn't do anything to stop them. And they were deep in the secondary, too. They had 3 or 4 guys in the secondary. And that's an out pattern just worked perfect for them. And that puts 6 points on the board for the Colorado Greyhawks. And we're at 12 minutes, 38 seconds left in the first quarter. And we're going to... Wow, who's kicking for these guys? Number 29 is Jonathan Mendez. We haven't seen him for a while, so let's see how he does in this extra point. The holder's ready. Ask for it. It's down on the ground. The kick is up. It looks good to me, and the refs agree. So at 12 minutes, 38 seconds left in the first half, the Greyhawks score right away, and we've got a score of 7-0. So as they take a break to switch sides, we'll take a break to switch sides. And thank you for watching ColoradoSports.TV's coverage of the Colorado Football Conference. And welcome back to Colorado Sports TV's coverage of the Colorado Football Conference, where the offense of the Greyhawks marched straight down the field, and Metro couldn't really stop them, so now they're kicking off after a 7-0 score. The ball is bobbled, carried about the 10-yard line, hit immediately on the play by number 6, Jovan Wilkins. So the Metro State Roadrunners will take over 1st and 10 at their own 10-yard line. There we go. And let's see, you know what, I do have a roster for Metro State, but they're not listing positions, so you'll have to be patient with me until I find out who the starting quarterback is. Wow. All right, so as they break the huddle, I can't quite see the quarterback. There he is. I can't see his number, but it looks like number 1. If it is, that's Jeff Lettner. So he's going to go with a shotgun formation, max protection, tight end on the left, receivers left and right. We've got motion across the middle. There's a snap. It's low. It's handed off. He cuts up in the middle. He's got a little hole, and the Greyhawks swallow him up after that. Gain of about, not a bad gain of about 5 yards on that carry on first down. Couldn't see the number on the runner. Apologize on that. But number 55 to be the number 10. That would be Marcel Willis. Not a bad carry there. So we're looking at 2nd and 5. And we're going to go same formation. This time, tight end left, receivers left and right. Shotgun formation, max protection, same motion. There's a snap. Going to hand him off. And they blew the whistle dead. The White Hats throwing a flag, so we're going to have false start against Metro State, and that'll negate the first run. And that'll put us right back to now 2nd and 10 for Metro State. Yep, false start. So we're going to go and wind the clock. 2nd and 10 for Metro State. Metro State, this is their first year in the Colorado Football Conference. They've been playing in another league the last 2 or 3 years. They've had some success, but they're struggling this year. They're struggling this year. Sorry, I'm trying to help the clock, guys. Struggling this year in the Colorado Football Conference, but they've been fairly competitive. They definitely have speed. They have some athleticism. And we got a flag on there. It was a direct snap to the running back, and he's brought down right away, gain of nothing. So if the side judge called that, or you could be looking at Oh. Yep, it was another false start against Metro State. Surprised they didn't blow the whistle on that. Are they going to push him backwards or do they decline it? Yeah, it looks like they declined the penalty. So that's going to take him to 3rd and 10. Oh, actually, they're giving him the loss of about 1 yard there. So it'll be 3rd and 11. Although the sticks say 2nd, so I might be confused. All right, so shotgun formation. Nothing's changed. Quick snap. Quick pass outside. Caught. And he's trying to fight for that first down. Looks like he's got it. And on whether that was 2nd down or 3rd down, it's 1st down right now, and that's the result. So Metro State is doing something that a lot of teams have struggled doing against this Greyhawks defense, and that's moving the ball in the air. They've had some success on the ground as well. And it looks like the Greyhawks went in and called a timeout. So as they take a break, we'll take a break. And thank you for watching ColoradoSports.TV's coverage of the Colorado Football Conference. And welcome back to Colorado Sports TV's coverage of the Colorado Football Conference. Excuse me, we're going to stay in that same formation, except for this time we're going to put the tight end on the right side. We've got motion coming across the left. There's the snap. Handoff. He's got room outside, but there's Greyhawks everywhere. Try to make something happen. He gets pushed out of bounds. So let's see if he lost anything or did he get back to the line of scrimmage. I'll have to wait for them to set the ball to find out. So loss of about 1 yard on that play. There we go. All right, let's bring it up 2nd and 11 for Metro State. We're going to go same formation, tight end on the right, receivers left and right, max protection out of shotgun, and the Greyhawks look to be in a 4-down lineman front. And if you notice, there's a big difference in line from the offensive line of Metro and the defensive line of the Greyhawks. And the quarterback must have some confusion. He called a timeout. There we go. Yeah, I'll tell you what. Yeah, since they're taking a break, let's go ahead and take a break. And we'll be right back with you. Thank you for watching. And welcome back to Colorado Sports TV's coverage of the Greyhawks hosting Metro State University Roadrunners. Metro's looking at 2nd and 11, so they're going to go shotgun formation with the max protection, 2 receivers left and right. We got motion, tight end right side. There's a snap. It's low. We got a flag in the air. He throws it out, dumps it off. It's caught and pushed out of bounds. I need a number on that receiver. He's doing a great job. Is that number 4? Yeah, that's Jamal Williams. No, actually, look at that. I don't have a number 4. It's blank. I think I know who that is, though. Well, let me scan through their roster really quick. I think his name is Brandon, but I can't remember his last name. But number 4 is looking pretty good against these Greyhawks so far. But I'm so busy looking at that roster, they haven't called out the penalty yet. So let's see what they say here. Yeah, so we've got an illegal shift against Metro State. And that'll negate that great play by number 4. Yeah, looks like illegal formation. So we're going to go ahead and wind the clock with 10 minutes, 10 seconds. You got to wind the clock, dude. There we go. We got the clock grinding. All right, so he breaks the huddle. This time it looks like we're going to put the tight end on the left side, but other than that, the formation is the same. Max protection, receivers left and right. Number 4 looks to be on an island over there. And there's the motion coming across. Snap, handoff. Number 10 is trying to get somewhere, but number 0 won't let him go anywhere. That's Xavier Galligan pushing out number 10, Marcel Willis. And that's going to knock him back even further after the penalties. What is that down and distance? What are we going to be, third and 21? Yeah, I think it's going to be 3rd and 21. 22. So big third down play here. It's going to take a heck of an effort for them to get it. The last first down that they got went to number 4, so let's see if they give 4 a chance again. But this time the Greyhawks are ready. They got 2 safeties deep. And we're going to change formation finally. We're going to go spread, 2 to the left, 2 to the right. Shotgun formation. 4 down linemen front for the Greyhawks. There's a shift on the line. There's a snap. Quick pass. Wasn't seen by the receiver, but it bounced off the ground. That's going to be incomplete, and that's going to bring down 4th and long. So 4th and 22, the quarterback's coming off the field. But I don't see anybody coming on. So I'm going to guess somebody's going to have to punt that ball. There they come. And if I'm guessing right, yep, number 10 is hovering around the 35-yard line. That's Steven Money Mamuzic. He's had, I believe, 3 punt returns for a touchdown in the season already. And he's a very athletic wide receiver and kick returner for the Greyhawks. So let's see how this results here because the ball is sitting at around the 12-yard line. So waiting for the snap is the punter. Here it comes. Gets it off his foot. It's high, but it's short. Bouncing at the 30. Mamuzic picks it up anyway. He's ducking people. He cuts outside. He's making something happen. Cuts back inside. Threw a bunch of red jerseys and finally brought down. And the Greyhawks are going to take over with great field position right about the 25-yard line. And the last thing you want to do is give good field position to these Greyhawks because they can really move the ball down the field just fine. So it looks like number 12, Mark Nicolette, is back in there. This time he's got Steven Mamuzic at wide receiver in there as well. And that's a quick huddle. So at 1st and 10 at the Metro State's 25, we're going to spread them out at a shotgun, 2 to the left, 2 to the right, 3 down linemen front for the Metro State defense, 2 safeties over the top. Waiting for the snap is Nicolette and me. There it comes. Slants all over the place, going on the 1-on-1 to Mamuzic, and it's caught! Number 26 had a beat on it, and Mamuzic took it right out of his hands on a beautiful catch for a first down. And Stephen Money is making things happen like he always does, so we're going to have 1st and goal at the Metro State 4-yard line. That was a beautiful throw to get that in between those DBs, and Mamuzic just makes a beautiful play to keep his eye on the ball. So they're going to stick Steven on an island all by himself over to the right, and they're going to throw 3 receivers to the left. Waiting for the snap is Nicolette. Yeah, there's no help over there. Handoff to number 3. He bounces outside, bounces again, fakes the cut up, and that is a touchdown. Number 3, Nate Guillory, is having a phenomenal year for the Colorado Greyhawks. I couldn't begin to tell you how many touchdowns he's had. I'm going to guess somewhere between 15 and 20 on the season already. He's even had a kickoff return for a touchdown this season. Nate Guillory, I believe this is his second or third year in the league, but this is definitely the best I've ever seen him. And he's just producing every time he touches the ball. He's getting 5, 10 yards, scoring like crazy. He's doing very well. All right, so they need one more late for the Greyhawks. And 29, Jonathan Mendez is ready to go for the extra point try. So the holder's ready. There's the snap. It's on the ground. The kick is up. It looks good to me, and the refs agree. So that's going to take us to 14-0 with 7 minutes, 14 seconds left in the first quarter. And we want to thank you for watching ColoradoSports.TV's coverage of the Colorado Football Conference. And welcome back to ColoradoSports.TV's coverage of the Greyhawks hosting Metro State University Roadrunners with 7 minutes, 14 seconds left in the first quarter. The score is 14-0, Greyhawks. Now, Metro State showed some signs of being able to move the ball against the Greyhawks, but then penalties and penalties was what kept pushing them backwards. They were able to score gain a first down on the Greyhawks defense, but then penalty after penalty pushed them back and gave them a fourth down and 22. So let's see if they can quit the mistakes and maybe do something here on the special teams as Mendez kicks it. It's nice. It's high and it's deep coming down around the 10. It's picked up, and he's cutting back inside trying to follow his blockers, and there's the Greyhawks to wrap him up and bring him down. So it'll be 1st and 10 at about the 25-yard line for Colorado, or for the Metro State University Roadrunners. All right, so I think that was number 1, Jeff Lettner, was successful with the quick passing patterns against the Greyhawks defense, and let's see if they continue to do that. Number 4 is looking wonderful over there, and you know what? I'm pretty sure, not 100%, but I'm pretty sure number 4 is Brandon Bardot. I just know that from Facebook, but I might be wrong. So I'll just stick with number 4, but he is definitely an athlete to watch on Metro State. They seem to be putting him in motion a lot, and they like to keep him on an island by himself a lot too, because they're sticking with the same formation here. Shotgun. Looks like tight end right side. Receivers left and right. 4 down linemen front for the Greyhawks. Yeah, they got to get enough guys on the line. And that offense couldn't figure out how many guys were on the line, and it cost them 5 yards on that because we have a delay of game, and they really need to watch for that. We've had some discussion in the league, and what you have to do, you have to watch that back judge. He's going to put his hands in the air when there's 10 seconds left on the play clock, and at 5 seconds, he's going to pump up in the air, his hand up in the air each second. So the quarterback's got to keep a close eye on that and how this is working. All right, so we're going to go same formation. I'm sure they're ready for the same play. Motion from the outside. Quickly looking for the quick pass. It's not there. Goes over the top, and he just cannot connect. Number 4 was open. He had his DB beat, but the quarterback just could not get it there. So that's going to take us to 2nd and 15 with 7 minutes, 3 seconds left. Oh, looks to be a flag on the ground. And they're asking if the Greyhawks want to turn it down. So it looks like it was a holding penalty, and the Greyhawks just turned it down. They figure 3rd and 15 is going to be tough enough, or 2nd and 15 is going to be tough enough for Metro State, so they decline the penalty. And we're running the clock at 6 minutes, 55 seconds and ticking. And Metro's taking a long huddle. And, we talked about this earlier, about the mistakes and penalties costing this offense, especially with number 4 performing like he is today. They might want to try to get that going. So the 10-second clock, and then he's got 5 seconds. He's got 4 seconds to get the snap off. There's 3 seconds, and the snap's finally there. Looking for number 4, and he just way overthrows it, and it's intercepted. And he's got blockers in front of him, cuts inside, tries to make it, and gets wrapped up and brought down. That was just another big miscommunication on offense. It looked like number 4 was cutting a slant, and he threw it over the top. And number 6 of the Greyhawks, which is Javon Wilkins, was there to swallow it up, intercept it. And that's going to be a turnover for the defense of the Colorado Greyhawks. And they're going to have great field position again. They're going to have 1st and goal at the 9-yard line, are the Greyhawks. So, yeah, tough break there for the Metro State offense. I mean, they do have some things to go on, but they got to stop these mistakes. So Mark Nicolette breaks the huddle. And we're going to go tight and right. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right in a shotgun formation. 3 down linemen front on defense. Waiting for the snap is Nicolette. Hands off to number 20. Cam pushes forward, shoves his way in, and that's another touchdown for Cam Smith. And that's going to take us to 20-0. And this Greyhawk offense, Metros can't find anything to do to stop them. They're running, they're passing, anything they want to do is working. And at 5:24 in the first quarter, we're looking at 20-0 against Metro State. All right, so looks like they're trying to get enough guys ready for the special teams play, and they've got it set up. And 29, Jonathan Mendez, looks like he's ready, and the holder looks ready. Snap is on the ground. The kick is up. It looks good to me, and the refs agree. So that's going to take us to 21-0 with 5 minutes, 24 seconds left in the first quarter. And thank you for watching ColoradoSports.TV's coverage of the Colorado Football Conference. And welcome back to ColoradoSports.TV's coverage of the Colorado Football Conference. And the Greyhawks are marching anywhere they want to go. Their defense is on fire. Their special teams is doing great. Their offense is doing wonderful, and they're dominating this game early. So we're going to try some trickery on special teams, and that actually gives them a bit of a hole. He turns on the speed. Number 15 finally gets brought down. Great special teams play. Number 15 is Josh Williams. Finally gets the ball in good position for the Metro State Roadrunners. And I apologize here, folks. I'm trying to do a couple things at the same time, so be patient with me here while I do that. All right, so last time on defense, the Colorado Greyhawks took advantage of mistakes by Metro State University and capitalized with an interception that brought it down inside the 10 at about the 9-yard line. And then Cam Smith just punched it in, and that's how we got to 21-0 with 5:12 left in the first quarter. So we are going to change the formation a bit here. We're going to go 2 receivers left, one right, tight end right side in a shotgun formation. Quarterback Jeff Lentner's waiting for the snap, and there it is. Trying to get that quick pass. He gets it, and 87 had a chance on the ball, but could not pull it down. That was Jesse Jackson. That could have been an easy first down for Metro State. So if they could just clean up these mistakes, they might be able to stand a chance to compete in this game. But that missed pass, that missed catch is going to take us to 2nd and 10 for the Metro State University Roadrunners. Okay, so same formation to the left, tight end right, receiver to the right, waiting for the snap is Lettner. He gets it, looking for a quick pass over the top, and it is intercepted again, fighting for the yards and brought down, and that's number 6 again, Jovan Wilkins. That's 2 defensive series and 2 interceptions by Jovan, taking advantage of the mistakes that the Metro State University is doing, and the Greyhawks defense is looking phenomenal today, headed by the play of number 6, Jovan Wilkins. So Mark Nicolette's going to take over, and he's going to have 1st and 10 on his own 44-yard line. Oh. There we go. All right, so Nicolette breaks the huddle. He's going shotgun, stack formation, trips to the left, single receiver to the right. Still a 3 down lineman front for Metro State. Waiting for the snap is Nicolette. And he gets it. He fades back. He's got plenty of time. Goes over the top. Nice defensive play. Number 10, Mamuzic was wide open, and Nicolette just could not get it there. That defensive back used one hand to knock it out of the air before Mamuzic can make a play on it. So that's going to take us to 2nd and 10. If Nicolette could have just get that a little bit further downfield, Money had his man beat and could have done something there. So breaks the huddle. And we're going to spread them out. 2 right, 2 left. Ryan Horn, number 17 at the slot. Nicolette's waiting for the snap. We've got motion to Money. Bad snap. Nicolette tries to pick it up. He's trying to avoid somebody, trying to do something with his feet, and runs out of bounds. And the defense of Metro State gets a break. And that's going to push the Greyhawks further back. And if I'm not mistaken, that should be 3rd down now, huh? Yeah, because that was a 2nd down play. So big 3rd down play here coming up for the Greyhawks. And let me see if I can figure out how many yards that is. Looks like it's going to be 3rd and 20, am I right? Yeah, it looks like 3rd and 20. All right. So Nicolette's going to go same formation, spread, 2 to the right, 2 to the left out of a shotgun, 3 down linemen front. Safeties are way back. Throws it over the top. He's wide open, 16. Sean, shiny boy, takes advantage of the mistake by the DB, and that is going to be a huge touchdown play. That's 2 touchdowns on the day for number 16, Sean, shiny boy. And looks like there's a flag laying down around the 25-yard line. So that might not count. Let's see. We've got holding against the Greyhawks. That's going to keep the points from going on the board. And, you know, Sean on that play took advantage. The DB was trying to twist and keep up with him, and he tripped over his own feet, fell down. So Shiny was uncontested all the way to the touchdown, but somebody ended up holding, and that's going to push it back even further. So I think that's going to take us to 3rd and 30. Am I right? So there's 10. No, it'll be 3rd and 25, I believe. 3rd and 30. Yeah, I was right. That's crazy. Well, let's just see how good this Greyhawks offense really is here if they can recover a 3rd and 30 off of mistakes. So Nicolet's going to spread them out. 2 to the right, 2 to the left, 3 down linemen front for Metro State. Snap is low. Nicolet's got plenty of time. Goes over the top. There's DBs there. Is that intercepted? No, it's brought down, pushed out of bounds, and that's going to bring up 4th down. I think Nicolette maybe thought he had single coverage, and the safeties rolled over there, and that would have been a really tough catch there for, I think that's number 10, Mimuzas, to try to make. Oops. There we go. So now we're at 4th and 30. And are they going to go for it? Who's in the huddle? They might be going for it on 4th and 30. Oh, they sure are. They're spreading them out. 3 to the left, 1 to the right. Nicolette's waiting for the snap all by himself. There it is. Quick punt. And it's not a bad one. It takes a Metro bounce. And it's going to be down right at about the 41-yard line. So as they take a break to switch sides, we'll also take a break. And thank you for watching Colorado Sports TV's coverage of the Colorado Football Conference. And welcome back to ColoradoSports.TV's coverage of the Colorado Football Conference. Metro State University is taking over 1st and 10. They're going to change their formation and go spread 2 to the left, 2 to the right, waiting for the snap. He's got time, gets rid of it, and almost batted down by number 19. He just could not connect with his receivers. There we go. All right, so we're going to keep the clock running. Okay, you're okay. All right, sorry, guys. So at 2nd and 10, Metro breaks the huddle. Looks to me that they're going to go with a tight end package. They sure are. They're going to go 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right, tight end on the right. All right, waiting for the snap is Lettner. Takes the snap. Quick pass. Caught by number 6 and brought down immediately. Yeah, number 19, Hunter Keith on the play, making a good stop. And that's going to bring up 3rd and about 4. And that's going to bring us to the end of the first quarter, where the score is 21-0. Colorado Greyhawks over the Metro State University Roadrunners. And we thank you for watching ColoradoSports.TV's coverage of the Colorado Football Conference. And welcome back to ColoradoSports.TV's coverage of the Colorado Football Conference. We've had a wonderful quarter of football for the Colorado Greyhawks. They've had interceptions, they've had rushing touchdowns and passing touchdowns, and we're looking at a 21-0 affair. And Metro State has had some success with number 4, but it's been mistakes that have been pushing them backwards. So we're looking at a big third down for them. And waiting for the snap is Lettner. He gets it, rolls outside, try to make something, and it's batted down by the line. Number 45 is, says Vatapa Josefa, but they might have had a jersey change, so I'm not sure who number 45 is. We made an athletic play at the line. So at 4th and about 4 for Metro State. They're still in their own side of the field, and it looks like they're not getting their punter out. Number 10, Steven Mamuzic, was ready to return the punt, but they brought him off the field. So let's see what Metro's going to do here. Yeah, they're going to try and spread them out. They're going to try and get this first down. They're going to go with spread formation, 2 to the right, 2 to the left, shotgun formation all by himself. Greyhawks on a 4 down line in front. 2 safeties over the top for the Greyhawks. Waiting for the snap is Lettner. He takes it. Quick pass. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs. Another miscommunication on the offense for Metro State. Another big mistake. Leads to a turnover on downs, and the Colorado Greyhawks are going to have wonderful field position. And they'll be at... are they going to spot the ball? There we go. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Colorado Greyhawks on Metro State's 48-yard line. And we'll see what they do here, whether they decide to just run the ball, throw the ball. Everything's been working for them so far today. So Nicolette's ready, and he spreads them out. Well, a little bit. 2 to the left, tight end right, receiver all on the right. A shotgun out of a pro. Yeah, there's a snap. Handoff up the middle. That's Cameron Smith trying to push forward. Gain of about 6 or 7 on that play. Let me see where they spot it. Cam Smith is another great running back. The thing about the Greyhawks is they're deep at running backs. When Cam's in there, the ball's moving downfield. He's good for 5-7 yards every carry. Nate Guillory makes up and has success as well. He's quick, agile, and has power. He's good for 5 yards a touch. Quick pass outside. Steven Mamuzic tries to cut back inside, trying to do something fancy with his feet, but they finally wrap him up after gaining enough for a first down. So Stefan Money Mamuzic is having another wonderful game too. But then when Nate Guillory's not in there, when Cam Smith's not in there, they still have plenty of other running backs to go for. Joseph Gonzalez can run the ball. Michael Boyle can run the ball. David Ramsey can go in there and run the ball. And then, of course, you know that Bobby Purify can sometimes go in there and play running back, and he does a great job at that as well. So Cam takes another carry. Like I said before, he's always good for at least 5 yards a touch. And Cam staying in there. We're going to hurry up this offense, and we're going to spread them out. 2 to the left, 2 to the right. Shotgun formation. Still the 3 down linemen in front for the Metro State University Roadrunners. Waiting for the snap is Nicolette. And finally gets to him. He fades back. He's got nothing but time. Throws it across the middle. And it's caught. That's Steven Money Mamuzic. Good for another Colorado Greyhawks touchdown. Money gets his hands on the ball, and he does whatever he can to score. And he did a great job that time. So that's going to take us to 27-0 with 12 minutes, 14 seconds left in the first half as the Greyhawks get ready for an extra point. So that's that field position game that the Metro State tried to play by going for a 4th and 5 did not end well for them, as it ended up in being 6 points, possibly 7 points put on the board. While Colorado Greyhawks took advantage of the beautiful field position. All right, so There we go. All right. If the ball is on the ground, the kill is up. It looks good to me, and the refs agree. So that's going to take us to 28-0 with 12 minutes, 14 seconds left in the first half. And thank you for watching ColoradoSports.TV's coverage of the Colorado Football Conference. And welcome back to ColoradoSports.TV's coverage of the Colorado Greyhawks hosting the Metro State University Roadrunners. And this one's getting away from Metro quickly with 12 minutes, 14 seconds left in the first half. The score is 28-0. It's been all Greyhawks. Interceptions, turnover on downs, and then the offense is scoring every time they touch the ball. And they start with a beautiful punt or kick that's going to end in a touchback. So, Metro State University Roadrunners are going to take over on offense. And the ball is going to be spotted right at I believe it's the 30. No, 25. I guess I was confused about that rule. So, Metro State, again, if you guys are watching, I think you're going to want to keep your eye on number 4. He's been their go-to guy, and he definitely has some speed and agility. He's playing receiver for Metro State. And they've been getting the ball off very quick because the Greyhawks have one of the biggest and one of the toughest defensive lines in this league. So Metro's trying to do what they can by getting rid of the ball as quick as they can. So Metro's going to open up in a spread formation. He's putting 2 to the left, 1 to the right in a max protection shotgun. Waiting for the snap is Lettner. There it goes. Quick pass outside, bounced off the receiver. Could have been picked off and bounced off the chest. That is 2 bobbled catches so far today. And I think that was 87, Jesse Jackson. He's had some chances today, but he's got to execute on those plays if they want to score and move the ball down the field. Because the Greyhawks seem to be keying in on number 4 because they realize the threat that he is. So Metro breaks that huddle. All right. So Lettner's going to go same formation, spreading them out 2 to the left, 1 to the right, max protection out of a shotgun. 4 down linemen in front for the Greyhawks with 2 safeties over the top. We got 5 seconds to snap the ball. He gets it off. He rolls out to his right, throws it, and just throws it so short. And that's going to bring it to 3rd and 10 for the Metro State University. If their scheme seems to show hope of success against this defense, but they just are not executing. And if they can start executing on these plays, they can start moving the ball down the field. Now we're blowing the whistle. Stop. All right, so Metro is going to take a timeout, and as they take a break, we'll take a break. And thank you for watching ColoradoSports.TV's coverage of the Colorado Football Conference. And welcome back to Colorado Sports TV's coverage of the Colorado Football Conference. Metro's going to go that same formation with 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right, out of a shotgun. 4 down linemen front for the Greyhawks. There's a snap. He's rolling out to his left, and the Greyhawks are all over and bring him down. The ball's on the ground, picked up by Metro, and that's going to be a bigger loss. No, they're gonna say that wasn't a fumble, but it definitely was a sack on the play. And I think that was by number 0, Xavier Galligan. Long time CFC veteran, been in this league for well over 10 years, possibly 15, possibly more. That guy just never stops playing. And he's still producing, getting a sack, and it's going to bring up a 4th down, and looks like we're ready to punt. I'm sure that's number 10, Mamuzic. There we go. But I might be wrong. Let me see who that is trying to punt return. Late substitutions here by Metro. And we got 10 seconds left on the play clock, so they need to make this happen really quick. Yeah, Mamuzic is back there. They finally get the snap off, and there's the punt. It's high but short. Keith Hunter takes the ball. He rolls out to his left and finally gets brought down. So that's going to give the Greyhawks great field position again inside Metro State's side of the field, and it'll be 1st and 10 for the Greyhawks, trying to wait for them to spot that ball. Yeah, right at the Metro's 34-yard line. So if you've been watching, you'll see that the Greyhawks are running the ball works, passing the ball works. Everything's firing on all cylinders. And with the new starting quarterback, Mark Nicolette, and he breaks that huddle, he's going to send 2 receivers to the left, tight end right, single receiver on the right side of a shotgun. We're still at a 3 down lineman front for Metro State. There's a snap. Quick handoff. Number 3, Nate Guillory, cuts outside, using his speed, fighting for extra. He's going to be close to the 1st down, but that's got to be at least a 9-yard carry. So Nate Guillory having a nice run on 1st down. I'm not sure if that's an 8-yard gain or a 9-yard gain. Looks like, yeah, that was a 9-yard carry. So it's going to bring up 2nd and 1, and they're going to go hurry up. Same formation, 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Tight end right side. Same defense for Metro State. Waiting for the snap is Nicolette. It's low. He rolls out right. Throws. 1-on-1. Overthrown. 16 had his man beat, but he just couldn't get underneath that pass. Sean had a chance on it, but just could not execute, could not get underneath it. So that's going to bring us to 3rd and 1 for the Colorado Greyhawks. And I wouldn't be surprised to see them just give it to Nate Guillory again. Nate always seems to produce yardage every time he touches that ball. And we'll see what he does here. Quick huddle for the Greyhawks. And we're going to go exactly the same formation. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Shotgun formation. Looks like the linebackers are creeping up. Handoff. Nate Guillory fighting and fighting. It'll be an interesting spot. It wasn't 3rd and 1. It was 3rd and 2. It looks like they gave him 1 yard. So now it's going to be 4th and 1. And then there's a late flag by the white hat here. So let's see what he said. Our white hat today is one of the best referees in Colorado with David Trimble. Him and his crew always call a great game. So we got a personal foul against Metro State. That's going to give Colorado Greyhawks the 1st down. So again, mistakes by Metro State are painful, and they're always getting pushed backwards, both on offense and on defense. And if they don't clean that up, it's going to be a long day for them, because this is going to give the Greyhawks 1st and goal right at the Metro State 8-yard line. And this time we're going to spread them out. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. One of those receivers at the slot is Ryan Horn, tight end. Quick pass outside to number 5. He's got blockers. Cuts outside, does a spin move, and that's in. That's a touchdown. Number 5, Reggie Robinson, following the blocks by his receivers, puts another 6 points on the board for the Colorado Greyhawks, taking us to 34-0 with 7 minutes, 51 seconds left in the first half. Everything is working for the Greyhawks today, and Metro has no answer for them whatsoever. All right, so as we set up for the extra point try, Mendez looks ready. The holder's ready. Ask for it. The ball's on the ground. The snap is up. It looks good to me, and the refs agree. So that's going to take us to 35-0 with 7 minutes, 51 seconds left in the first half. And thank you for watching ColoradoSports.TV's coverage of the Colorado Football Conference. And welcome back to Colorado Sports TV's coverage of the Colorado Football Conference. Metro State's way behind with 7:51 left in the first half, and we're looking at a 35-0 affair. And the Colorado Greyhawks, Mendez, is ready to kick the ball off. Last time he put his foot in it, it ended up being a touchback. So he's creeping up on it, and there it goes. And it's high, and it's deep. Inside the 5-yard, he bobbles it, and he recovers at the 1-yard line. Cuts outside to his left. He should have kept that lane. And he's brought down. Excuse me. That's going to give Metro State horrible field position. So they'll have 1st and 10 right around their 11 or 12-yard line. He had a lane cutting left. He could have got some more yardage, but he must have saw something because he decided to try to cut it back inside, and he paid the price for it. So Metro's going to have to try to pull something out of the bag here in order to get some yardage and maybe get it. Because they've only had 1 first down all game. Yeah, other than that, mistakes and the defense of the Greyhawks with interceptions have been pushing them backwards. All right, so long huddle. The back judge puts his hand in the air. That gives him 10 seconds to get the ball up. Oh, he made an adjustment. I'm not sure why. All right, so Metro State's going to go in a shotgun formation. They've got to change that quarterback. Number 10, Marcel Willis, is taking over. Oh, he's running for his life in the back of his end zone. Kid tries to complete the pass. It's short. But they might have an offsides here or a neutral zone infraction. They didn't blow the whistle, so it shouldn't be against the offense. He's asking the Greyhawks if they want to decline it. And the Greyhawks are declining it, so it was against the offense. So there was a false start. Or it could have been illegal shift maybe too or something else. I'm not sure. But the Greyhawks turned it down. That's going to bring us to 2nd and 10 at Metro State's 11-yard line. Another long huddle. Oh, and we've got an injury on the field. Well, it's really off the field, so the White Hats has asked for a stoppage of the clock to let our medic get down there to take a look at the guy. So it looks like they are going to go ahead and take an injury timeout. So as they take a break for the injury, we'll also take a break. And thank you for watching ColoradoSports.TV's coverage of the Colorado Football Conference. And welcome back to ColoradoSports.TV's coverage of the Colorado Football Conference. And we're looking at 2nd and 10. New quarterback is still in there. That's number 10, Marcel Willis. And he spreads them out, 3 to the right, 2 to the left. Here comes the pressure. He's going to try to use his feet to get outside, throws the ball, caught, and then pushed out of bounds. They finally have a reception, and it's for a negative yardage. And a loss of about 2 yards on that play. That number 10, he's mobile, but the pressure from the defensive line of the Greyhawks is forcing him to roll out and try and make decisions that I'm sure he'd rather not have to make. So we're looking at 3rd and 12 for Metro State with 6 minutes, 30 seconds and ticking left in the first half. We're still at 35-0. Greyhawks over Metro State University Roadrunners. So we're going to do spread formation again. 3 receivers to the left, 2 receivers to the right. Willis is going to have to get this ball off quick because the pressure's coming on him. He fades back. He tries to roll right. Is he going to try to keep it? Yep, he pump fakes, and the Greyhawks defense is all over it. He does gain a little bit on the play, maybe about 3 yards. Where's the spot? No, he gained 1 yard. So I think that was 3rd down. This should bring up 4th down. And, yep, Steven Money Mamuzic is hovering around his own 45-yard line. And hopefully Metro can get a nice punt here. And special teams needs to be on point, and now he's moving up around now he's moving up around the Metro State 45-yard line. He's still creeping up because this punter hasn't been getting him out there very deep. They might want to think about kicking this out of bounds because Money is very dangerous once he touches the ball. So the back judge has got his hands in the air. They get the snap off. The punt is up. It's high but short. Takes a bounce. Money finally picks it up. Cuts to his right. Driving it down the field. Can he do it to the 10? Cuts out skin side. Touchdown. Steven Money Mamuzic taking advantage of every opportunity he gets. And that takes us to 41-0 after that punt return for a touchdown. And there are no flags on the play. And the Colorado Greyhawks are dominating on every aspect of this game. On offense, on defense, on special teams. And Metro State just doesn't have any answer so far in this game. So, yeah, with 5 minutes, 11 seconds left, it's 41-0 with an extra point try. So Mendez looks like he's ready. There we go. Metro State looks like they're finally ready to go. It's on the ground. The punt kick is up. It looks good to me, and the refs agree. So that's going to take us to 42-0 with 5 minutes, 11 seconds left in the first half. And thank you for watching ColoradoSports.TV's coverage of the Colorado Football Conference. And welcome back to Colorado Sports TV's coverage of the Colorado Greyhawks hosting the Metro State University Roadrunners. And it is a blowout affair with 5 minutes, 11 seconds left in the first half. And the Greyhawks have scored and scored and scored. And we're looking at a 42-0 contest. And Mendez is ready to put his foot into the ball. And he does. And it's a line drive. And they're going to let that bounce out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So the Metro State's going to take over at the 20-yard line. And here comes the powerful defense of the Colorado Greyhawks. Now, the Colorado Greyhawks have been around. This is their 4th season. In 4 years, they've only lost 2 games. The first game of the regular season, year one, they lost, and then they went on to win every game they're out and won the CFC championship. They were on the Rocky Mountain Bowl, where they beat a team out of New Mexico. Very next year, they went undefeated, made it all the way to the national championship game in Texas, and barely lost that game. And ever since then, they've gone undefeated. Last 2 years in a row, they are the current minor league football news national champions. They beat the Texas Colts in December in Vegas, 28-0, and they're still dominating. And as we're looking at 42-0. So Metro's going to go shotgun formation, spread them out, 2 to the right, 2 to the left, 4 down lineman front. Here comes the pressure, quick pass. Bobble, did he catch it? No. It hit the ground, and that's going to be incomplete. And the the linebacker was all over him as soon as he caught it. It wouldn't have been a good gain, but you got to take advantage of every opportunity when you're on the field against the Greyhawks. You got to make those catches. You have to. Because if you don't, it takes it to 2nd and 10 and a scoreless affair for Metro State. So, taking their time in the huddle is Metro State. And they are running the clock, it looks to be, at 4 minutes, 36 seconds. So, we're going to go shotgun formation, spreading them out, 2 to the right, 2 to the left, 4 down linemen front for the Greyhawks, waiting for the snap. That's not number 10. They must have brought number 1, Jeff Lettner, back in. He takes a snap, quick pass outside, and him and number 4 were not on the same page. Number 4 was trying to run a 9 route, and he thought he was trying to do a cutback. And that's going to take us, what are we blowing the whistle for? We're stopping the clock. We're taking a timeout. Metro's going to take a timeout with 4 minutes, 8 seconds left in the first half. So as they take a break, we'll take a break. And thank you for watching ColoradoSports.TV's coverage of the Colorado Football Conference. And welcome back to Colorado Sports TV's coverage of the Colorado Football Conference. Metro State's going to spread them out, 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Looks like a blitz may be coming. There's a snap, no blitz. Here comes the pressure. Quarterback is hit as he's thrown, and that might be intercepted. Yep, it looks like he got underneath there, and they're giving him the turnover. Colorado Greyhawks are just dominating right now. Metro State has no answer for them offensively, defensively, special teams. And that's what happens when the Colorado Greyhawks step on the field. They've been dominating all year so far, and they plan on continuing that for the rest of the season. At the end of the season, we have a Rocky Mountain Bowl, and the Colorado Football Conference is taking bids for that. Normally, the winner of the Rocky Mountain Bowl moves on to the minor league football news national championship game and has a bid towards the Nationals. So if there's any champions out there considering going to a national championship, you might want to get a hold of the Colorado Football Conference to get your chance to have a bid at the Rocky Mountain Bowl. So Nicolette breaks the huddle and he spreads them out, 2 to the left, 2 to the right. Still in that 3 down line in front as Metro State's a low snap, but he recovers and he's got plenty of time, but finally rolls out to his right. Low throw. Could not get it to his receiver, so that's going to be incomplete. Now, for those of you watching that don't know, this is the Colorado Football Conference 30th season. 30 years nonstop of great semi-pro football. And the Colorado Greyhawks are looking great right now in the 30th season. And then after that, whoever wins the CFC championship, they will host the Rocky Mountain Bowl, and then from there they can move on to the Minor League Football News National Championship, probably in Vegas this year. Quick handoff, plenty of room, cuts inside. Cam Smith is still punching his feet, and then finally brought down. Wonderful run by Cameron Smith. Takes Greyhawks down to about the 19-yard line. The medic is coming onto the field, but I don't see anybody down. She was checking, but nope, he looks to be okay, so she's coming back off the field. And we're going to go with a hurry up. And we're going to go. Oh, we're stopping the clock. All right, now we're good to go. We need to get that guy limping off the field. And we're going to go 3 to the right, 1 to the left, under center. Cam Smith in the backfield. Quick pass outside to number 18. He's got blockers. Fighting for extra yards and finally brought down. Number 18, Devontae Hill, trying to make something happen. And that might be another first down. Where's the spot? Oh, I'm looking at the wrong guy. Yep, so that is going to be a first down for the Greyhawks. You're going to have first and goal at Metro State's 8-yard line. So we're going to go shotgun. 2 receivers left. 3 receivers left. 1 to the right. Nicolette in a pistol. Waiting for the snap. He gets it. Quick slant pattern. Caught. And that's another touchdown for Steven Money Mamuzic, who's having an incredible season. And that's going to put another 6 points on the board, taking us to 48-0 with 2 minutes, 13 seconds left. Looks like they just decided to go with the running clock. Oh, no, they stopped it at 2:10. And we still have a 2-minute warning coming. So, wonderful execution. Nicolette is running this offensive beautifully. Man, they haven't had a hiccup all day. Kick is up. It looks good to me, and the refs agree. So that takes us to 49-0 with 2 minutes left on the clock. You got to stop the clock, dude. There we go. All right. Are we running the clock? We are on a running clock? Okay. All right, I'm sure come the second half, we're going to go with a nonstop clock because this is just a blowout affair. The Greyhawks are just dominating today, 49-0. Yep, we're going with the running clock. Yep, and it was announced that they are starting the running clock right now, so we're not taking the 2-minute warning. We're just going to run this out to halftime. And Mendez is setting up for the kickoff. There we go. They're running the clock. They're stopping the clock. Then they're running the clock, and then they're stopping the clock. And I guess they'll get it figured out. All right, Mendez looks like he's ready. Got 2 returners in the back there for Metro. Last time Mendez put his foot into it, it was bounced out of the back of the end zone because he's got a powerful foot. Yeah, but this time it's caught. Razzle dazzle. Cuts back outside. He's waiting for his blockers. Here comes Keith Hunter to bring him down, and he finally runs out of bounds untouched. They tried the fake reverse there to throw the Greyhawks special teams off, but not a bad gain. Probably one of the better gains of the day for special teams of Metro State. But let's see. It looks like they're going to have 1st and 10 at their own 38, 39, depending on where they spot it. Yep, it's going to be 39. So we got 1:31 left in the first half. So I tell you what, it would mean a lot to Metro State if they could score here, put their hurry-up offense together and try to put some points on the board. But they are going to running clock, and then they're not. They're trying to be crazy with it. 1 minute they're running it, 1 minute they're not. So I don't know who they're following here. Yep, we're running the clock. Yep, they want it running. All right, so we're 116 and ticking left in the first half. And he's going max protection. And now number 4 is in at quarterback, trying to do everything different. Bobbled the exchange. And did the Greyhawks get it? The Greyhawks might have got it. Well, I can't see what they're doing. Keep switching quarterbacks like that. Mistakes like that will happen. I'm not sure what happened to Jeff Ledner. He was doing all right. The pressure was getting to him. And they brought in number 10, Marcel Willis, in there. And now they bring in number 4. And unfortunately, he's not on my roster. But I'm pretty sure that's Brandon Bardot. And he's still in there in a shotgun. Max protects, tight end left, receivers left and right. 21 seconds to tick, and there's a snap. Handoff. Oh, we're going to go play. Uh-oh. Toss outside. There's Greyhawks everywhere, and he don't want to get hit. He just runs out of bounds. But that's not going to stop the clock. Oh, no, they do want to stop the clock. I think I'll stop paying attention to the clock. Because I don't seem to know what they're doing. Because now this guy wants to wind it, and this guy wants to stop it. So huge. This is I see it now. One of the back judges. Yeah, one of the back judges asking to run the clock, and the White Hats asking to stop it. The Greyhawks think it's over, but we're going to have at least one more play with 8 seconds left in the first half. So number 4 is in a pistol formation. Receivers left and right. Tight end left. There's the snap. Pitch outside. It's going to be a halfback pass maybe? It is, but it's incomplete. That leaves 2 seconds on the ball, and that is it. We are at halftime, and the score is 49-0. Greyhawks over Metro State University Roadrunners. And we'll see you guys after halftime. Thank you for watching ColoradoSports.TV's coverage of the Colorado Football Conference. And welcome back to ColoradoSports.TV's coverage of the Colorado Football Conference. And at the start of the second half, I'm sure we're going to go to running clock because it's a 49-0 affair. And Mendez puts his foot in it, and it's still alive, but we're going to keep the clock running. Yep, there we go. We're running the clock now. So they're going to call it a touchback, and Metro State's going to take over at the 25-yard line. Yep, they're spot that right at the 25-yard line. Now, because it is a 49-0 situation, head coach and owner of the Colorado Greyhawks is probably going to come in and put the headset on and help me a little bit with color commentary. Speak of the devil, Rashad Ray is in the box, and there's a headset right there for you. Did you bring me a pickle, or are you going to keep it? Cramping in the press box, huh? Hey, Rashad, thanks for helping us today, man.
Hey, no problem.
And, hey, congratulations on the season so far, man. You guys are doing amazing. I mean, especially in this game, they haven't been able to do anything to stop you offensively, defensively, on special teams. You guys are having a great season.
I appreciate that. There's still a lot of work to be done. We go into the bye week. We still be practicing, getting better.
All right, another bobble snap on Metro State. All they could do is fall on it, and, yep, they've got number 4 back at quarterback again. Do you know who number 4 is?
Negative, sir.
Yeah, I think his name is Brandon Bardot, but I'm not positive.
That is him.
That is Brandon?
Yeah.
Yeah. He showed some success. He had a couple of good plays against you early in the first quarter, but then miscommunications, mistakes.
Well, what it looked like is the quarterback can't see over the line, and he's throwing it to a spot. And I had to call an early timeout to let the guys know just to sit in the zone, throw it right to you, and we started making plays.
Yeah, number 6, Javon is at, 3 interceptions on the day already? No,
Right.
2.
2, and he's got 9 on the season.
Yeah, he's on a great season. So is number 10, Steven Mamuzic. He's scoring for you all year long.
Yeah, he's done.
So there's a snap, handoff. He tries to bounce right, and there's nothing but Greyhawk jerseys all over him. He pays the price on that carry.
Marcus Miller and Luke Koger on the tackle.
Yeah. So that's going to take us another big loss in the play. Take us to 3rd and what is that? 3rd and 17-ish for Metro State.
See, Eric, I'm not much of a talker. I just like to hear myself talk on this thing. But since I don't talk, I'm not going to say much anything.
No?
Yes, I am.
I know who you are. I know you'll say something. You're wearing your rings, I see. At least one of them.
Well, this is the first one.
That's the first one.
It means sentimental value to me because it was the first one.
Yeah.
I led 8.
Is that the first CFC championship or the national?
First CFC.
Oh, yeah, I remember that game.
Yeah, you should have one.
I do, in my heart. So Brandon Bardot takes a shotgun position. He's got motion. Looks like it's going to be an option, and the Greyhawks are all over and bring him down for another loss. Loss of about 4 yards on that play. So it's going to be 4th and forever for Metro State, and that Greyhawks defense is doing great today. Now, I was told, and I saw your injury report, you're missing quite a number of linemen today, aren't you?
A lot. Knee injury, shoulder injuries, thump.
Yeah, we got Rashad wrote me an injury report, said a player had an injured thump.
It was a thump.
I figured it was a thump, but I had to tease you about that thump. All right, so who's that back to return? That's not money.
That's JoJo Wilkerson.
All right, so let's see what JoJo can take advantage of these opportunities. Hey, you know what I wanted to ask you, where's Julian today?
Julian is at a wedding.
Ah. All right, takes a Metro State bounce. Number 6 bounces outside. He's got speed, and he just might take it all the way through. One guy to beat, and he looks like he made it in, and that is another touchdown. Number 6, Jovan Wilkins. I've been calling him Jovan. You guys call him JoJo?
JoJo.
Yeah.
That's his name, Jovan.
Yeah, JoJo's been having an incredible game. So that's 2 interceptions on the day for him, plus 6 points on a punt return. And now it takes us to 55-0 with a 10-minute, 20 seconds left in the third quarter. They do want to stop the clock for an injury. So we're going to leave it at 10:15. So I'll tell you what, as they take a break for the injury timeout, we'll take a break. And thank you for watching ColoradoSports.TV's coverage of the Colorado Football Conference.
Hey, I just installed a defense.
You just installed a defense?
Yes, and we're running the crap out of it.
Yeah, you guys are killing it. It still looks like a 4-3 to me. What are you doing different?
I'm on a 3-5-3 now.
Oh, you're doing that right now?
Right now.
Oh, it's not.
Give me my pickle. You want to bite?
No.
I'm good at biting pickles.
Don't be talking about stuff you don't know. Just. And welcome back to ColoradoSports.TV's coverage of the Colorado Football Conference. They brought the card out for the injured player, but he managed to walk off on his own, and a tough snap off the bottom of the crossbar, and that's not going to be good. So the extra point try is no good. There was pressure back there as well, but I don't know that he got his hands on it.
No, the line just let him come through on the offensive left side.
Yeah.
And so we got to do some corrections on that right there. And I hate giving up points like that. Those should be automatic points. But guys tend to relax.
Well, that takes us to 55-0 with 9 minutes, 35 seconds left in the third quarter. And now the Greyhawks will kick off to Metro State. You know what? One thing that I'm happy about is Metro State's just taking it. And, it's 55-0. And there's a lot of teams out there who would take advantage of this and maybe start getting chippy and get an attitude. But so far, they've been good. I've only seen one personal foul this whole game.
And that was it. The officials, Trimble was on it, and he was on it.
Yeah, he saw that one. But other than that, they've been playing a pretty clean game. They're not letting their emotions take over. And looks like they're just going to try and finish this one off. I'm sure they'd be happy to be able to score on you. So let's see what happens here on the kickoff. And you know what? I've been covering you for a while, man. I've been watching a lot of your games, and I think this is the first time I've seen Jonathan Mendez. Has he been kicking for you all year? Or?
He's been kicking for me all year. He missed the last couple of games. He fell off a scaffold.
Oh. Well, and he's doing a great job because you got another high, deep one, but it could be returned. And the ball carrier cuts out to his right, cuts back inside, tries to hurdle somebody, and gets brought down. So a little bit better than the normal possession. They're going to take over 1st and 10 at about the 27, 28-yard line-ish, somewhere in there. So we're at 8 minutes and ticking left in the third quarter. Now, you might not be able to answer this for me. I was really confused at the end of the first half, man, because sometimes they was running the clock, sometimes they weren't. I seen one side judge wanting to run the clock and the white hat not wanting to run the clock. When did you guys decide to go to running clock?
40 points.
At 40 points, they're supposed to have been running?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know that the officials had that under control, but
yeah, I still think the running clock rule is 45.
Move this in front of you. There you go, so we can get you a little better.
I think the officials think it is 45 points.
Right.
And we voted for 40 points.
All right, so Brandon Bardot is back in at quarterback. He goes max protection. Look at that line formation. Single receiver to the left. He's getting motion. There's a snap. Handoff up the middle. Greyhawks are all over him. Brings him down for a loss on the play. And let's see how big of a loss we're talking about here. It looks to be about a 3 or 4 yard loss. Because now he's right back down to the 25-yard line. Yeah, sorry, it's a 2 yard loss. So I was talking to the viewers a little bit. I sent this video out all over the country on those semi-pro football chats.
Mm-hmm.
So letting everybody know that, we're looking for a Rocky Mountain Bowl competitor. I did get contacted by one of the teams from the RGFL, and their champions are considered coming over out of Texas. I think it was Lubbock. There's a snap, fakes the handoff, and boom, gets hit hard on that play and brought down. Yeah, 35, Weldon Guillory makes him pay for trying to do something there. So we're just under 6 minutes left in the third, and we're still at a 55-0. And just like it's been happening all day, Metro State's offense just keeps going backwards. So now we're looking at about a third and, what is that, 16? Third and 17 looks like to me.
Yeah, it's about 3rd and 17.
Yeah, 3rd and 17.
Sorry, I was on pause. I'm doing some coaching business up here, too.
You still coaching?
Yeah, I got to get some players in.
Good job. All right, so we're going the same formation, Metro State. See, that looks like a forefront to me, Rashad. Oh, and there's motion on the line early. Greyhawks jump. There goes the flags. And I don't know if that's the neutral zone or it'll be false start, but
It's on us.
Yep, we got a neutral zone infraction against the Greyhawks. And you know what? I think that's the first penalty you guys have had all game. I've seen penalties against Metro State.
We got one for holding for a boys' touchdown. We got called back.
Yeah, that's right. So,
Yeah, that's a $25 fine.
for holding?
Yep, especially for touchdown.
Oh.
So they keep the hands.
I didn't see who did the holding. Do you know who it was?
I know who it was.
Tell me it was David Brooks.
No.
Just tell me it was anyway. Let's tell everybody it was David Brooks. There's the snap. He's going to roll out to his left side.
Good contain.
He's trying to use his feet. Gets rid of it into double coverage. And incomplete. That pass was actually thrown out of bounds. They both went for it. But, boy, what a tough decision there. Brandon was on his wheels trying to make something happen. Had no choice but to try to throw it into double coverage. And the Greyhawks defense is right there to shut him down. Now, this number 87 has had his opportunities today, Jesse Jackson, but he just hasn't really been able to execute. He's dropped 3 that I can remember right off the top of my head today. So we're looking at 4th and 12. So number 6, you're going to give JoJo another chance to score again.
Well, I can call a timeout right now and put somebody else back there if you like.
I would. I would. Can I have my druthers? Can I pick who I want back there? Come on, Rashad. Give me some. Oh, look at that.
Any other scores?
I did get the final from. I'm glad you said that too because I haven't given those updates. The Punishers hosted the Pirates this afternoon, and that ended in a 31-6 affair. On the bright side on that, though, that's the first chance that the Punishers
Got a score.
First points of the season for them. But I haven't had any updates from any of the other games as of yet. So why don't I start asking here and see what I can come up with here.
So who had the bye week this week?
We had 2 teams on bye. We had Colorado Panthers, and we had the Steel City Rage.
So they playing each other on the exhibition?
Yeah, so they decided to have an exhibition game. And so that's going on down there in Pueblo right now. And I'm going to have a hard time getting an update on that game, but I could try. All right, so there's the punt. Almost blocked. It's high, but it's short. Takes the Greyhawk bounce. Touched and then brought down immediately. Number 5, Reggie Robinson, was right there trying to scoop it up, but he got away from it. And so the Greyhawks are going to take over again on Metro State's side of the field, and they'll have 1st and 10 at the Metro's 45-yard line? No.
That will be the 45.
Oh, I'm watching the wrong guy. Yeah, 44 actually it looks to be.
You have to be tech.
Wow. All right, so 1st and 10 for the Greyhawks.
Look like Scott.
See, I'm getting a different report now. Maybe it was 45-6 Pirates. Yeah, that was. Yeah, that was the halftime score. The actual final score was 45-6 Pirates over the Punishers. Thanks for the correction, Steve. Appreciate it. So after a penalty, we're looking at 1st and 15 for the Greyhawks. And Nicolette has done a great job of subbing in for Juju. Hands off to number 3, Nate Guillory, and he's going to do what he always does, and that's gain 5 yards plus on that carry. So that's taking about 2nd and about 8 after the touch. Nate Guillory has had incredible. You know how many touchdowns he's had on the year? I was talking about that earlier, but I couldn't remember.
7.
7? Yeah, he's having an incredible season. So is Mamuzic having a great season as well. And both your quarterbacks, Nicolette and Julian Banks, have been tearing it up all year as well. So we're going to hurry it up, huh? Saying 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Waiting for the snap. Makes a shift, puts Guillory on his right side. Waiting for the ball. He gets it. He noticed the blitz. Pass. Caught. Number 16, or is that 18?
18, Devontae Hill.
Yep, Devontae takes advantage and gets the Colorado Greyhawks another 1st down. So it'll be 1st and 10 at Metro's 29-yard line. And I'm fishing for updates here. But I might be asking the wrong people.
We got a lot of backups in right now.
Oh, still going hurry up.
In a spread formation.
To the left. 1 to the right. Where's the? Oh, no, 2 to the right. There we go. Nicolette's waiting for the snap. He gets it. It's low. He gets it. He's got plenty of time. Over the top. Caught by number 87. Pick gets himself up. Scores. Number 87, Siavash gets it. That's another touchdown for us. He had like 2 last week.
Yeah, Siavash right now probably got about 4 on the season. He's stepping up. He's stepping up.
He's doing a great job. And that's going to end the 3rd quarter with the running clock. And we've got a score of 61-0. And when we come back, we'll have the extra point try. And thank you for what. Or are they just going to go with it? Or?
Yeah, look like he's going to go with it.
Yeah. Yeah, they're going to go ahead and let the extra point try happen here. As Mendez gets ready. Number 12, Nicolette's ready to hold. They're looking good to go, waiting for the snap. It's down on the ground. The kick is up. It looks good to me. And the refs agree. There's a late flag by the White Hat. But that takes us to 62-0 unless it's against the Greyhawks.
It's probably looked like his own horn.
Yeah, we've got holding against the Greyhawks. I'm sure Metro will take it. Or do the points count and they penalize you at the kickoff? Or are they going to make you re-kick?
It's probably going to be a re-kick.
Yeah, that's what it looks looking like. Okay. If you can you get a personnel change for me in there?
What do you want?
I want number 26 to return the kick.
Negative.
What? Don't I have any pull?
Negative.
I just want to see it happen.
That's a mutiny.
It's a 61-0. Oh, blocked extra point. Picked up by Metro. And then brought down. So the extra point is not going to be any good. So that's going to leave us at 61-0. Let my man run, bud.
He can run.
I know. Let's give him a shot.
He got a shot right now.
Yeah, you going to put him in?
Right where he's at. Right where he's at.
And how about number 30? Is he here today?
No. He's growing pull.
You say again, he's what?
It's growing. He pulled his groin.
Because that guy's a speedster. That's Michael Boyle.
Michael Boyle.
Yeah. I've seen him take plenty of kicks and punts back. Actually, yeah, 26 is coming on the field right now.
Oh, he's definitely going to be on special teams.
Yeah.
He'd love that.
I'm going to call him out. 26 is going to make a big play right here. Where is he?
He'd be the first one down the field. Definitely.
I don't see him out there.
Right there by the kicker.
Oh, yep, there he is. Angelo the Hulk Fulford. Let's see what we can get out of him. Think he's going to like us calling him out like that?
Oh, he like his gamma rays.
All right.
Let's see what
Mendez puts his foot into it, and it's high, and it's returnable. And he's got a wall of red jerseys in front of him. He follows his blockers, gets it past the 45, and finally brought down. Am I right? Was number 26 in on that tackle?
Negative, sir.
No, he's talking to the refs. Why make a play when you can have a great conversation instead? So the Colorado Greyhawks, or the Metro State Roadrunners, I'm sorry, will take over on offense right at their own 49-yard line, 48-yard line?
48-yard line.
Yeah. Yep, the 48. So are they still going to have Brandon in there? He's in the huddle, so let's see if they keep him at quarterback.
Yeah, I still think he's at quarterback.
Do you know if number 1, Lettner, went down with an injury? Was he one of the guys that got hurt?
Honestly, I don't know.
You don't? Yep. Number 4, Brandon Bardot is back in at quarterback. He sends receivers left and right. Tight end right side. Pistol formation. Greyhawks look to be in a 4-down lineman front. Looking for the halfback pass. And incomplete. Nothing seems to be working for Metro State today at all.
The defense is working pretty good right now. Still, we got to work out some kinks, and we're missing Jimmy Lucas.
Yeah, Jimmy didn't make the trip. He's
No.
not. He's not in the game. What about Sean Barney? Is he here?
Yeah, Sean Barney is there. Matter of fact,
So who's your start at Mike then?
it was Tyler.
Oh yeah. I mean, how nice is that to be so loaded at almost every position? I mean, if you're missing Jimmy, then you've got Tyler Brown. If he's not there, you got Marcus Miller. I mean, that's depth right there, Rashad.
Well, it's a blessing in disguise, but it's also a headache because egos do take in, but the guys do buy in. They understand.
All right, so here comes the handoff to number 87, runs into his own guys, and the Greyhawks are all over it, bring him down for another loss. There is a flag. Number 0, Xavier Galligan, in on the play.
That's just Tommy
Hunter? Well, that's Hunter Keith. What am I talking about? Tommy Allen.
Yeah.
All right, so defense made contact before the snap on the line, so that's going to give Metro 5 more yards, and they're going to have the ball 2nd and 5 at the Greyhawk 47-yard line. So Brandon Bardot goes to a different formation. He's got 2 to the left, 1 to the right, in a pistol formation. Crowded box for the Greyhawks. Pitch outside. Number 36 is all over him trying to bear down, and here comes the defense to swallow him up. Ball's on the ground, but he was out of bounds. So maybe a gain of 1 yard on that.
Well, Linebacker didn't do his job on that play, and that really right there kind of eats me in, and I'm looking for my coaches to say something about that. These guys got a job to do. They can't worry about nobody else's job but theirs, and my linebacker then set the edge.
Well, I know that Scott Jesus Culligan has been running your offense all year, but you've been running the defense, have you not?
Correct.
So now that you're up here, who did you give control to down there?
Right now, it's Sandman.
All right, so there's the snap. Looks like we're going to go option.
Nice.
Pitch outside. It's on the ground. It could be picked up, and it is. He's got one guy to beat and a blocker in front of him, and he is gone. Number 25, Ashton Campbell, picks up the fumble and returns it for a touchdown, taking this to a 67-0 affair with 10 minutes, 38 seconds and ticking left on the clock. And you know what? I've been saying this whole broadcast is mistakes after mistake after mistake on Metro State.
But I thought also on that play, Ashton didn't get a penalty on that for taunting. You know, we talk about this. Act like you've been in the end zone.
Right.
Just get in. And that right there, to me, it's not a football penalty. It's a manhood penalty, and I don't tolerate that. But I'm glad the referee looked the other way.
All right, so the kick is up. It looks good. Oh, it bounces off the upright. And that's going to be another missed extra point try. That's 2 in a row for the Colorado Greyhawks. So that takes us to 67-0 with 9 minutes, 46 seconds and ticking.
He's on him right now.
Who's that?
The coach. He's talking to him about that.
Oh.
You don't show the ball when you go in the end zone.
Right.
Just go in. You know, a lot of I got a lot of guys from different teams that come over, and you know, guys always say, "Hey, the Greyhawks are stacked." You know, I'm not gonna get playing time because you know he got his guys. Best guys play.
Yeah.
Guys that show up to practice and want to put in the hard work, they get to play. And like I said, I'm blessed to have all this talent out here. But, you know, you see Bosch, he putting in dividends, Ashton, Marcel.
Yes.
All these guys are new to the team. And they at 4+ touchdowns apiece. So, I mean,
yeah, you know, it seems to me that with these guys that you have backing up, when they get in there, they take advantage of that opportunity almost every time, and they're just executing. So you're getting good production all the way down to your third string, and it's a great position to be in. All right, so Mendez is ready to put his foot into it, and there it goes, and it's a high, shorter one than the others, and caught, and he's down to the 25, gets to the 30.
Nate Guillory on the tackle.
Nate Guillory playing special teams.
And that's what I'm talking about. These guys get in. They're not selfish. They want to get in and contribute any way that they can. And you need that to win games. You have to. And, you know, once the teams start getting selfish, that's when you see teams implode.
Right. I've seen that plenty of times. Guys wanting having their own agendas out there, not really caring about what's going on in the game. They care more about what they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
And I haven't seen that from the Greyhawks
and you probably
this year at all, and not much last year either. I mean, you guys have been running a really clean program for quite a while now.
So you say.
So I've seen. You know more than I have, but well, from what I've seen, you guys have been doing great. All right, so Brandon Bardot breaks that huddle. Looks like he's going tight end right side, receivers left and right in a max protection. Last time he had the ball, he tried to pitch it out on an option play and ended up getting on the ground and return for a touchdown. So Bardot's going to try and keep it. And he does it again, pitches it on the ground. It's on there, and that's going to be a big loss on the play. So, yeah, Metro's struggling really hard right here. I think it could be the difference in the quarterback. This is the third quarterback they've had in this game,
And, you know, me just being up here, I see a call that needs to be made. And I'm waiting on my defensive coordinator to make the call. And I wish I had my headset.
Well, you know, it's a good time for you to test him. Does he know the way your defense should be run or not?
Yeah, he know it.
Let's see if he can make the call. So, wow, Brandon's spreading him out, and he's got 2 to the left, 2 to the right. Am I missing a receiver?
Yeah, 21 is wrong.
High snap.
21 is wrong already.
Thrown and incomplete. You're 21?
Yeah, he's lined up incorrectly.
That's Daniel Ramsey. And he's been in this system a long time. You wouldn't think he'd be making too many mistakes.
Well, it's a new defense, but he should know it. And you can't leave that slot guy running free like that. You're putting pressure on the corner and the safety, and you only got one single safety. So he has to play the seams.
Gotcha.
So right now,
all right. Oh, they're going to call a timeout because they made another change at quarterback. They brought 10 back in. And I'll tell you what, as they take a break, we're going to take a break. And thank you for watching ColoradoSports.TV's coverage of the Colorado Football Conference. And welcome back to Colorado Sports TV's coverage of the Colorado Football Conference. We have a big difference in score as number 10 rolls out to his left, waiting for somebody to get open. Here comes the pressure, and it's batted down. Great defensive play. I can't see who that is. You know who that is?
that was Daniel Ramsey.
Daniel Ramsey stepping up, knocking that ball out of the air. Because that number 4, man, he's got speed. And he seems to be able to get over the top, but they just can't get the ball to him.
Well, he's their go-to guy, and usually he make their plays. Or if it's a touchdown involved, he's involved in it.
Yeah. So I can't see the down.
Right now it's 4th down.
Yeah, it should be 4th. There we go. She spun it. So who do we got as returning there? 18?
Devontae Hill.
All right, let's see if Devontae can take advantage here.
Please get the kids off the field, please. Kids need to be off the field.
All right. Yeah, Allen's all over it. All right, so the punter is ready. It's a high snap. He got it, though, and punts it, and it's a deep one. And Devontae's got a chance. Follows his blockers. He's to the 30, to the 25, to the 20. He's got room. Jumps over the end zone. That's another touchdown. Devontae takes advantage of his opportunity. And now we are looking at a 73-0 affair. And the clock is still running with 4 minutes, 7 seconds left in the game. Yeah, I think that's your 3rd special teams touchdown today.
3rd special team.
And you've had 3 on defense that I can remember off the top of my head.
I don't even know.
I think it's 3. I might be wrong. But, yeah, these guys are just...
Some things you stripped up, and some things is just in the wind.
Right.
You know, and special teams, it's about time for the special teams to start doing something productive. And, you know, hats off to them.
Yeah, they're doing a great job. So Mendez is ready. It's down the ground. The kick is up. It looks good to me, and the refs agree. And that's going to take us to 75-0 with 3 minutes, 20 seconds and ticking left in the game. So as they take a break to switch sides, we're going to take a break. And thank you for watching Colorado Sports TV's coverage of the Colorado Football Conference. And welcome back to Colorado Sports TV's coverage of the Colorado Football Conference. And Mendez puts his foot in it, and the returner has a chance. He's at the 20. He's got a good block and then runs out of bounds right around their own 31-yard line, and maybe it's 32-yard line. So Metro State has had no success on any offensive formation. They keep changing out their quarterbacks, but it looks like number 10 is staying in there. So maybe they're hoping for a 10-4 hookup here with Marcel Wellis trying to throw to number 4, Brandon Bardot. And we're at the fourth quarter with the running clock, and we've got ourselves, a minute, 24 seconds left in the game. And waiting for the back judge to put his hand up in the air for the play clock. It's taking them a while to get going. They're finally ready, spreading them out. Number 10 takes a snap, jukes outside to his right, gets rid of the ball, and it is incomplete. But that will not stop the clock. They've got 53 seconds left to go in the game. By the way, Rashad wanted to be down there on the field with his team at the end of the game, walk the line and be with his guys. So we're at 36 seconds and ticking. So they're going to have to get at least one more play off. Because now we're at 28, looking for the back judge to see if he's ready for the play clock. And they're still trying to get the formation set, and they finally look like they know what they're doing, so they're going to go spread formation, 2 to the left, 2 to the right, which could probably be the last chance of the game. There comes the pressure. Zero's bearing down on him. He's rolling outside, gets rid of it, and it's incomplete. And the pressure from the Greyhawks finishes this game, and that is the end of the ball game. The Colorado Greyhawks dominated on all sides of the ball. Defense scored, special teams scored, offense scored. Everybody had a touch, and it was a wonderful game for the Colorado Greyhawks, and it ends at 74-0. Greyhawks over Metro State University. And we thank you so much for watching ColoradoSports.TV's coverage of the Colorado Football Conference, and God bless.